Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you a look, an actual recreated look that I wore a couple days ago. It was so easy to create and I got so many compliments on it. It is just a matte smoky eye working with some warm tones. For this look I only used my Morphe 350 palette. This guy is an amazing palette. Excuse mine, it's a little dirty. I use it so often. I know that it is hard to get your hands on, but if you can get your hands on it, I love this palette. I use it so much. It's got shimmers, it's got glitter, it's got warm tones in oranges and browns and some deep burgundies. So it's super complementary to multiple skin colors as well as eye colors. So if you are interested in how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started as always. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I love this primer. It helps your eyeshadows stay for 12 to 14 hours. It also helps with pigmentation on your eyelid. I have a little bit of redness and purple on my eyelids, so this just helps cover it up and give a really good starting place for our shadow. I'm going to go in, as I always do, with a light bone color just to set that paint pot down. Paint pots can tend to be a little bit sticky and sometimes can prove difficult to blend upon if you don't set them, so I always set with a super neutral color to start out with. And then moving on from here, I'm actually going to pick up my first shade out of the 350 palette, and it's this lighter orange shade, and where we are going to focus that is just right in the crease and a little bit further up towards the brow bone. This tone is just going to help give us a nice gradation look, kind of working, just helping blur those edges so we don't have any super hard lines. This look I worked really hard on blending and making sure that it just looked like the color was melted into the skin and there wasn't any like defined lines anywhere. Nextly, we're going to go with a little bit more of a vibrant orange, and we are going to focus this right into the crease and move it up just slightly from the crease into our first transition tone. I know that this color is a little bright, and when I first put it on my lid I was like, oh my goodness, that's really orange. But with a little bit of work of just blending it out, it really warmed right into the skin, and with the other transition tone it was really pretty. I love working with oranges with blue eyes as well. They're super complementary. So we're going to go down a couple of shades. This is a kind of like a reddish orange, and I switched my brush to a smaller fluffy brush. This is the 219 from MAC, which is one of my holy grail brushes, and I am just focusing that right into the crease. I don't want to take it up and muddle it too much into my vibrant oranges because it is a darker shade, but I am kind of pulling it to the, I'm hitting the whole lid crease space, so I'm going from outer corner to inner corner. Then I just picked up my other brush just to give a little blend, but I wanted to make sure that it really was in that socket line. So this color here is just practically the same color that we put into our crease, just slightly darker. It still has more of a red-brown finish to it, and what I'm doing with this tone is just applying it right onto my mobile lid and working it up towards my crease line just to help intensify the crease or the eye socket, just to give it a little bit more depth. And it's also going to help with this next shade that I'm going to pick up, which is just more so of a brown. It's a warmer brown, and I'm going to take that and apply it on top of the tone that we just put on, and I'm just going to focus this right on my mobile lid. Just working with the smoke, you want to start darker and then move lighter up, so this brown tone is perfect to put onto your mobile lid to really get that deeper tone. And as always, I am just going to blend until my hand falls off. I didn't pick up any extra shadow here. I just kind of wiped this fluffy brush off on a paper towel and went in and really worked on blending all the edges out, getting a super smoky effect to the eye, and making sure it was good and flawless. Just to help pop my brow a little bit, I wanted to add just a little bit of lightness, so I just picked up the same tone that I used to set my whole eye and popped it under there. To do the under eye, I am just going to take that first kind of yellowish orange color and buff it right up underneath my lash line. I'm focus it more on the outer corner and sweep it inward. Then we're going to take that reddish orange, that was our third color we used, and I'm just gonna put that kind of right on the outer corner of the eye and blend the bottom and top together. I had a little fallout there, so I came back and I swiped it away. But I'll come back in with just a little bit more of that shadow. I'm kind of focusing it more on the outer corner of my eye, not taking it all the way to the tear duct, but just kind of intensifying right up underneath that lash line. And lastly, guys, I'm just going to take some of that deep brown on a liner brush and wiggle it right underneath my lash line. So guys, that really finishes this look off. I would say you could just use a little bit of mascara or your favorite lashes of choice. But I really hope that you enjoyed this look. I had a great time recreating it for you, and I hope you love it. So if you have any comments or questions, as always, feel free to leave them down in the comment box below, and hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.